Thanks for joining us. I'm Jonathan Kermit. How does this hurt if I'm wearing a hat to school? Is it too distracting? Well, according to the school, yes it is. How's it distracting if I'm like wearing something like this with a shirt tucked in? Because it's part of the dress code. Or if I'm wearing a shirt and a tie. Not only would I be nice, but I would be wearing uniforms. Well, Saturday we started talking about, we took a second look at dress codes. But there's one thing we've not talked about. That is a controversial video that made the dress code policy fun and had the principal, backlash and saying, hey, this should never happen. So, you'd be the judge here. Did the principal go too far with this? Take a look.
Bad girls do it well. Repeat after me. I will not wear athletic shorts.
So obviously, just a glimpse of the very long video showing a lot of girls, long t-shirts, short shorts, midriff showing, but here's the deal. Students saying that this just really reinforces stereotypes. They pointed out a lot of things missing from the video, specifically boys, and a lot of just different students in their school population saying that they just felt, and parents now firing back as well, saying that their kids are being stereotyped. And they didn't like what they were seeing, and they didn't like the way the school was addressing it, kind of making these students and these young girls out to be stupid, almost.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, as a woman watching that was the first thing I noticed. I'm like, where are the boys?
No boys.
And also, I don't think any people of color either.
There was that, and that as well. The principal has apologized, saying that they really missed the mark, but of course has gone quieting people on social media this morning.
But if you really miss the mark, how can you miss the mark? But even when you're trying to look for some nice for graduation.
Purposely.
Take a look at this.
She wanted to look nice for her National Honor Society county election speech here at Ida Baker High School earlier this month. She says it got too hot, so she took her jacket off, a move that ultimately got her disqualified. On top of all of her schoolwork and studying, extracurriculars are extremely important to 17-year-old Cam Bolin.
I'm currently junior class president of Fort Myers High School. I'm captain of the girls basketball team.
She also recently ran for county historian for the National Honor Society. It's an elected position she had to give a speech for at Ida Baker High School in front of her peers and advisors. After the votes were tallied, Cam found out she'd won.
I was told I won, and 20 minutes later they said I could not be in my position because I had my shoulders exposed.
This is the dress Cam and another student who was also disqualified were wearing. Although this was an extracurricular event, it was held during the school day, so NHS advisors said the two violated the district's dress code.
I was wearing a dress because I never met previously any of the other students from other schools. I want to make a good impression. I wanted to look nice for a speech.
After she was disqualified, Cam apologized and asked to give the speech again with her jacket on. But she was told no, something that baffles her mom.
Honestly, I thought it was a joke at the beginning. I am a huge supporter of my community and my school. But when my school district fails, not just my student, but all students on their basic rights, I have a problem with it.
I took their concerns to the Lee County School District, and in a statement, a spokeswoman says, in part, quote, the dress code is an implied expectation for events during the school day, as was indicated by the more than 36 students that were in dress code on this day. I then asked what consequences students normally get, and I'm told they usually get a warning, but club sponsors, coaches, and other activities where membership is considered a privilege often articulate a higher set of standards for their students. Caroline Bolin says her daughter's hard work and dedication shouldn't go unrewarded because of her wardrobe.
It defies everything I have taught, my husband and I have taught our children. It defies everything they have taught in school in terms of our process, our democracy, what a vote means, the privilege to vote.
Now, Cam's mom tells me she's been constantly reaching out to school administrators and board members, but isn't getting much of a response. She says if they don't get this issue settled soon, she plans to voice her concerns at next week's school board meeting. Reporting in Lee County, Katie Jones, Fox 4 in your corner.
All right, thank you, Katie. Now we want to hear from you. Do you think the student deserves to be stripped of her title?
She shouldn't be stripped because she was wearing something nice, even though it wasn't part of the dress code. Would you dress code me if I dressed up like this? A shirt and tie? No, absolutely not. Because I'm wearing something nice. A shirt and a tie. Which is supposed to be part of which is part of the uniform. But, not everybody cares. Everyone's upset about the dress code, saying it should all go away. But all they're saying is, it can't go away because we let the dress code go away, then there won't be an end. There's going to be distraction to the educational process. And like I said, how's this hurt from wearing a hat? Like this. How's it distract from wearing a hat? Well, because, can't see the eyes. Like, we don't allow sunglasses. So, that's the whole bottom line here. And, it's targeted at girls. But even then, if you support the school, you suspend the school.
Penn Hill students are...
That story when we return. Stay with us. If you support the school, then you are suspended from school. That's what one student said when he was dress coded for having a hoodie on, and not just that, it got him suspended from school because he was wearing a hoodie. Now it's a new dress code policy that was put in place, and we first told you about this when we did more dress code shows. But as we approached our back to school month, there is more of these dress codes that are put in place, like no hoods. There's a reason why hoods are not allowed. No hoods and no hats, because the hoods, it can hide drugs. It can hide drugs in there. That's the main preference, The process, the whole distraction, the educational process. So, that's what one student says. You support the school, then you get in trouble. Here's Amy Waters.
My first suspension is because of a hoodie.
This is the hoodie that got 18-year-old Chris Dixon suspended from school on Friday.
Supporting the school, you get suspended for supporting the school.
Dixon is a senior at Penn Hills High School.
Friday was just a regular morning in class, and they called a bunch of students down to talk to us in the cafeteria and suspended us for a dress code violation. The majority of us was because of hoodies.
The school district implemented the policy for the 2016-2017 school year for students in all grades. The policy states that students may wear garments with hoods to school, but must remove them and place them in lockers or bags once school begins. Although the district recognizes that each student's dress is a manifestation of personal style and individual preference, a garment with a hood presents a unique concern, both in regard to safety and disruption of the educational process.
So they've come up with saying that it's potentially gang related, or they can conceal weapons in it.
Because people put their hoods up.
On Friday, the district confirmed that it suspended 46 students at the high school for various dress code violations between Monday and Thursday of last week.
That's a little severe. I wouldn't think so. Because the kids need their education.
Dixon was suspended for just 1 day.
I took that risk because it's cold in that school and wanted to stay comfortable.
Even though Dixon says he does not agree with this district's new policy, he says he will not be wearing hoodies to school anymore and will have to go out and buy some new clothes. I reached out to the Penn Hills School District and have yet to hear back. I just wanted to ask them a little bit more about these suspensions. We're live in Penn Hills tonight. Amy Wattis, KDKA TV News.
I thought I'd have to choose between an IT degree and certifications.
To quote George Lopez, suspended for wearing a hoodie, está loco, nombre, cabrón. Cabrón? Mira, you support the school, you just get suspended from school. It's like, would you suspend for having an untucked shirt like this, or being casual? Like it's not casual Friday? I mean, it's part of the uniform. Like, if you're in the office, that's what you gotta wear. You gotta wear something like this. Most times, talk show hosts would wear something. Would wear a sports coat with a shirt, with a button-down shirt untucked. But mostly, it's not the case. Because a lot of people would buy trench coats just to have something like that. But for me, it's like, you know, like supporting the school, you get suspended from school. That's like, it just takes the bar to another level. So here's the full video of the dress code controversy that was sparked on social media just several years ago.
Freight, you can afford it. Perform.
I will not wear athletic.
In on the Vote Now tile on our WFAA app. And while you do that, here's Monica Hernandez with the story.
When teachers showed this video of dozens of teenage girls being punished for wearing shorts.
I will not wear athletic shorts.
We need to educate people. Students like Catherine Mooring and Nicole Hollowell.
It deserves to be out there because
we're stunned.
They were zooming in on girls' legs in the videos. They were showing up close shots of the girls in shorts.
They were among nearly 3,000 students at Marcus High who watched this video in advisory period on Thursday.
They were doing this at the same time saying that shorts were too sexual to be worn at school.
The school says it was meant to reinforce the dress code. Many students and parents say they understand that code but believe the video is sexist because only girls are shown breaking the rules.
We're going to stick to jeans and leggings.
So this is over-sexualization and we're not okay with it. We don't want to be a part of this.
That's why these two asked the teacher to send them that video and then posted it to Twitter, where it has been viewed more than 30,000 times.
Oh, the mantra. That was ridiculous.
This Marcus High mom,
They showed no boy.
is still outraged.
It's like a public service announcement from like the 50s saying, you know, be a good girl.
They say shorts that fit the rules are all but impossible to find.
Last night, actually, we went to 3 different stores looking for girls' shorts that were long enough for dress code, and we couldn't find any.
Today, Marcus High's principal, Will Skelton, apologized, saying in a letter to parents, quote, "This video absolutely missed the mark. Please accept my sincere apology for not ensuring our video achieved its intended purpose to remind all students of our dress code expectations."
In his letter to parents, the principal said that any of them could come to him with questions or concerns about this or anything else in the future. In Flower Mound, I'm Monica Hernandez, Channel 8 News.
Results are in. Yes, 66% of you saying this video is inappropriate. Hundreds of you voting tonight. Thank you for your input.
We love quick fixes.
Now, those people that voted yes because it missed the mark. Yeah, it missed the mark, and the principal saying, "Oh, I'm sorry that this happened and it won't happen again." You know, it's the kind of phrase that nobody wants to hear. I'm sorry. You're not sorry. If you were sorry, then you wouldn't let it happen. Yes, you clearly missed the mark because there was no boys. But educating the girls, it's just sexist. Crying out loud. I mean, you know. I'm not in school anymore, but I'll tell you, you know, I don't ever want that happening again. As long as on the subject of teachers and dress codes, you know, a couple years, almost 2 years ago, we showed you a body cam video of a teacher that was arrested for being intoxicated with alcohol, along with Tulsa Midway teachers who were arrested for doing the same thing. But what about teachers getting arrested for bringing drugs in school? Next, a body cam footage that would even shock you as a viewer. And if you're friends with the student, with the teacher, then it may shock you. What you're about to see may even question you as a teacher. Please stay with us. As we're approaching the 2025-2026 school year, last season we talked about teachers A couple years ago, we talked about teachers who were arrested for bringing alcohol on school grounds. I don't want that happening this year. I want teachers to to teach their kids in a good professional way, not have to bring drugs and alcohol. It's just two videos that we saw from police body cams, of something like this. But now this is something different. It shows a teacher who was arrested for bringing drugs on campus. Take a look. Just take a look at this video. It was being muted. But as you can see from the body cam footage, this is what can happen when a teacher brings drugs on the campus. And it wasn't just drugs. It was Molly, a type of drug. This was released last year in Marion County, Florida. And it was back in April of 2022.
It's okay, but it's for the safety of the kids, and you all are doing absolutely the right thing because you know what could happen. So, I don't understand what she said for community things, and sometimes we do that. Well, that's the reason, but I don't know if we're past that or what's going on. So. Carrie, can you be on standby to find this property, to call this property, Miss Mary, and tell her that can you come? I just feel like it's special touch.
What's up?
I have no idea. Search this bathroom. Go ahead. Supposedly she was trying to get in this bathroom to find something. And there were pills in this bathroom. I've searched a lot of bathrooms for drugs before. I watch a lot of prison shows too. Yeah, that's definitely her own music that's hand on it. So one might have pads and another has something else in it.
Is there something? No, look at this.
You want to look at it?
Seems to be feminine materials. This is all fine. This is fine. This is fine. Nothing in here aside from that. This yellow bag is quite heavy.
Look at this garbage bag. Actually, I'll read to you.
They're empty, but there's a 2 cartridges, gift card. Oh my god. Do you want to do this? Open that up. There's a straw in there. There's a straw. It's empty, but there's a straw in there. And I think that's a generic for Xanax. Alprazolam? Isn't that a generic for Xanax?
No.
Carrie, please make that call. Oh my god, glasses. What do I do now?
Yeah, let me contact the supervisor real quick. I'll put this stuff back. Go ahead.
my whole process not accepted because I came down here and searched, but I had to. And, you know.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
No, I don't. Yeah, I gotta see about the search real quick. Yeah, let me just call Sergeant just to make sure about this search.
I hope I didn't break any rule or anything wrong. And I just find it so far.
Hello? Hey, what's up, Sarge? Hey, I think Hasbro is off. I got a question if you got time. Alright, so basically, school staff was having, administration was having an issue with one of the teachers here. She's acting like erratic, like for the past couple weeks. And they felt like she was on some type of drug. So the student's bathroom, they decided to check, and up top, they located like a bag, and it has like some pills in it. And it also has like a straw. I haven't tested it yet because I have no idea what it is. So I just wanted to make sure that, you know, we're all good with the, obviously it was in a public bathroom, general bathroom. It wasn't like in our purse or anything like that. So I'm just letting you know what I got as of now. I'm gonna try testing it for whatever it might be. So, but I do want to give you a heads up just to let you know what I got. Teacher, I have no idea because she's not here. So I gotta figure out where they. Yeah, I think she was here today, and I think that they sent her. I'm not too sure if they sent her somewhere or not. But I gotta figure out what staff, administration, what they send her. But I'll let you know. I'll let you know when it comes back. I'll try testing it for whatever things that I have no idea what it is. So I'll let you know. Gotcha. Yeah, but they got me involved after the fact. She had left already, but I appreciate that.
Yeah, she wanted kids when we got here, they weren't here.
Okay. Alright. So like I said, I'll give you a call back. Let me test this thing. It's all brand new. I'm still in the classroom. I just want to let you know that, you know, the search was conducted. Yeah, I'm trying to look at this now. Hold on a second. Right now, it's in a pill bottle, but let me take this stuff out, because it has a straw as well. Yeah, it does. I'm bad with pronunciations, but it's like Alprazolam. Alprazolam. Yeah, that thing. Okay. And then there's a pill like a little baggie. Let me see what it looks like. It's half a pill, and it's like a green tint in color. I'm trying to see if it has any markings on it. It's like the only marking I see is like an E. And then the other side, let me see what it says.
Go ahead, Bruce. Listen, Dickie, I have that paperwork done. Where do you want me to put it?
It's like almost like a number.
I need you to just keep it for right now. I'll come back and.
It's really hard to see. Hold on a second.
Thank you.
Thank you. The less the better. What I wish you would have done
is when you found something.
It's like it looks like an F almost. It's hard to see, but it's like a mid-green pill. I gotta see if this comes back to that type of medication.
That's no, it's a confidentiality thing, and this is a lesson for you.
Gotcha, yeah, because it's really difficult to see. So, yeah.
I was just trying to.
I know, I understand. I know.
The reason you came down here without talking.
But this is.
Gotcha. And it has her name on it. It does. It has her name, but I gotta verify that this is what the pill is. But.
Because the less, the better. So I don't want you to get upset, but.
No, not at all. Not at all. Yep, not at all. But my whole thing was it's at first I was looking at this little baggie. It looks like it was like crushed up, so I didn't know exactly what it was. Yep. Yeah.
I want you to do anything. I want you to be with me.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, and I've been seeing it as well from her. I could tell that she's been like off a little bit. So I knew she was on the. I didn't know exactly because she's already kind of all over the place. But yeah, I'll verify that it is. But I know it's not illegal. It's more of a school thing. But I'll still write a report and all that good stuff. Yeah, I appreciate you, Sarge. All right, thanks. Bye. How you doing, Ms. Crawford?
I'm fine. What do you think?
Right now, I gotta verify that this is her pill.
What is it? What is in there?
So basically, what's in here? This is the medication here.
Right. Is there a
It's
straw?
crushed up and it's a straw like someone's been snorting.
Right.
So basically, what they do with these type things is they grab the pill.
This is meta. You think it's meta, whatever?
Yeah, I'm gonna find out.
Tweaking.
This is a depressant. So basically, what it does, when someone's under the depressant, they snort it. You gotta see the erratic behavior.
What is it?
I can't pronounce that name.
It's whatever it is.
Yeah, it's a depressant. So basically, what they do is they snort it, and it goes straight to the system. So you start seeing a lot of erratic behaviors with this type of medication. I just gotta verify to make sure that this prescription.
But you're not supposed to do that, correct?
No, I am.
I'm talking about the person is not supposed to take it that way. Am I correct?
Yeah, but still, it's not for us. If it comes back that this pill belongs to this pill bottle, it's not a criminal offense because it actually belongs to her.
But is she supposed to be crushing it and taking it?
Technically, no, but she's not breaking law with us. So, but she also has a vaping mechanism.
A vaping? What do you mean vaping?
Vape, like tobacco. Vaping.
Oh, she.
Yeah.
But do we know what's in there?
Yeah, I have a tester, so I'm taking those to my office.
Okay.
So these are a little cartridge.
What is that?
This is the stuff you smoke. So you connect it to this, and it's a vaping. No, but sometimes it also can be tobacco. So I have a little test kit that I can test it just to make sure that it is tobacco. But that's the only things that we found from right here. It's just these items.
All right, you want to take that?
Yeah, I'm gonna verify this. I'll get you guys.
Do you need to do anything else with the classroom?
No.
Okay. All right. What is that?
This.
No, what is that?
Yeah, a pill was in here. This pill. So what's going on is apparently you cut it in half. The pill is in here, and then it gets crushed in here, and that's how you snort it.
So you just have to verify that.
Yeah, if it comes back to this, she's not. Put
the straw back in there.
Yeah, if it comes back to this pill bottle, she would not be criminally charged because it's her pill bottle, regardless if she snorted it or not.
Yeah.
But
if that pill is what it is.
Yes, but if it comes back to a different pill, depending if it's a controlled substance, it could be considered a felony. But I'm hoping that it comes back to this pill bottle. So
would you please go?
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna go now and do that.
You do that from your office?
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
No problem.
Are you recording?
Yes, I have to. I have to record. Yeah. No. I forget I'm not on the road.
That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Liver in a bag and something. No, I want you to take that and do everything.
All right.
And I hope.
I'll let you guys know in about 5 minutes.
So what will that test reveal? Was it drugs? Is that your degree under investigation? We'll find out when we come back. Stay with us. Back in April 2022, police were called to the scene where a teacher has been using drugs in a classroom. It's against the rules and law for a teacher or staff member for students and staff to use drugs, but this teacher has been using drugs. So they called the police back in 2022 to a county in Florida, and what happened next would even shock a bunch of people. The body cam footage you'll see continues, and I do want to warn you, it is disturbing to watch. Take a look.
No. I'll let you guys know in 5 minutes.
So we're gonna skip ahead.
Yes.
Another bag, you can check it, because it was in there too. Do what you gotta do. Please, appreciate it. Anything yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Thank you.
So we're gonna skip ahead because he's been doing all the testing. And right at the moment, a staff member comes in.
Not yet. So I'm contacting the supervisor to see if he can look it up.
Okay, L.
It's A-L.
A-L.
P-R.
P-R.
A-Z.
A-Z.
O-L.
O-L.
A-M.
A-M. What does that look like on there? What does an L for? What
yeah,
does it look like? No, what does it look like for that pill?
Yeah, for this pill.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to show you what it looks like. Hold on a second. So when you do it, you look at the pill bottle, it tells you right here where to put it. So the imprint is a GG258.
What is that?
This here. And the color is
green.
It's actually blue, the one that's supposed to be in it.
Okay.
And when you search it, it comes up to this type of pill.
Is
and
that
this
it?
pill don't look like that.
Okay.
So, see, this pill looks a little different than that. So, I got a supervisor that's been drugging it, so I'm saying.
I know, but what is that's that?
Yeah, that's that.
Okay.
That's not that. That's
Gold.
Yep. No problem.
So, skipping ahead, the staff member comes back.
January 30th, 2022, expiration next year. It was filled on January?
No, that's when she got it this year.
Yep.
So she just got it. And when is it expire?
Next year.
Okay.
2023.
But we have a class on right now.
So we're still waiting to hear back from. So skipping ahead, the whole test. This is where he goes out. So we'll tell you. We'll get into this when we come back. Stay with us. The test from the officer came back, stating that it was an illegal. There was an illegal drug. But was it in fact Molly? The teacher may have some answers. So let's take a look.
Bro. It's been a long time. Hey, what's up, brother? Hello? Hey, how you doing? Hey, I got a question for you, bro. It's been a long time. Do you guys carry anything in the car for MDMA? Yeah. You know what number that might be? Cause I got a whole bunch of them, but I don't know if I got MDMA. Yeah. I just, cause I'm at Hammond Bowen, and I think I might have. I'm not sure if it's ecstasy. So yeah, no, it was in a classroom. It was in a teacher's classroom. Might be. Yeah, so I'm trying to. I'm just. I called Micah. He's like, yeah, he tested for MDMA, but at the schools, I usually just kind of carry the marijuana kit, cocaine. I don't think I have any MDMA. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how much time I got. Dude, who else is on the road today? Yeah, you know his number? Hold on a second. Yeah, what's his number? 812 8500.
Yeah, he's up by West Marion, so he's not too far from you. You should have some.
I appreciate you, bro.
No problem, man.
All right, bye. Hey, what's up, bro? It's Deputy Velasquez. How you doing?
Good, man. How you doing?
Hey, doing good. You got any MDMA test kits?
Probably.
I got I might have. I'm not sure if I have ecstasy or not. In the schools, obviously elementary, I only kind of carry marijuana kits, and we located some in a teacher's bathroom. So I gotta test this thing to see if I guess she has ecstasy.
Was it a teacher's ecstasy?
Apparently, it probably is hers. So I just gotta figure out what's in this thing. I've never seen this pill. It almost looks like a Chanel. The way it's like, so it's green. It's a green pill, and it looks like a Chanel brand in a way. Is that what that is? Yeah. I do. But okay. But will you mind coming this way, or? I appreciate you, bro. Alright, thank you, brother. Alright, I'm gonna put myself on the call now. Alright, thanks.
So we're gonna skip ahead to when she goes back into when they go back into he goes back into school.
You know where she's at? Who? Miss Adams. She home?
Let me talk to you. No. Come in my office, right, so I can tell you what I'm doing. She is not here right now.
Okay.
She is where I need her to be. Well, do you have a problem with that?
I got a road meeting on the way.
But do you have a problem with that?
With her not being here?
No, what was in there?
I might. Not sure yet.
Okay. I sent her in for a wellness check today.
Okay.
That is why
Gotcha.
she's down there getting checked out, the whole 9 yards, drug test and all.
Yeah, because right now it's not coming back to that pill bottle. So if it would have came back to that pill bottle, it's not illegal. Right now, I called a couple people, and they're saying that it could be a possible drug. So
it could be a fake drug.
Yeah, so he's coming out.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm 10-4, 10-17.
26
So she is doing what she's doing right now.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
So you will not have access to her until I find out from my directives what's going on.
Sounds good. All right. Yeah, I got a Patronase on the way. We're gonna test it. It might be a drug.
Okay.
So I just don't. In elementary, we don't carry these test kits because we don't usually see this type of stuff. So
I'm learning as you were telling me, and I'm trying to keep this as.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
So is the other thing an issue? Or do you have to find out?
Yeah, we're gonna find out as well too. Because if it contains THC, then it becomes an issue. If it's just tobacco, it's not an issue.
I have no idea what it is because I've never seen one of those before.
Yeah, so basically, I know it's a vaping device. You can smoke tobacco from it, but you also can smoke weed from it.
So we're going to skip ahead. There's two, because this is a second angle to the footage. So let's take a look at the second angle.
Yep. Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Doing hot, Chuck?
Go hot. Right.
Yeah, I'm hot right now. Oh, look at you, man. Oh, so yeah, I called. Micah called me. More. And he said that he called his always DRE people.
Right.
And they think that it's most definitely ecstasy.
Oh, really?
Because it's a Chanel type pill. When you flip it over. So I don't have any of that kit.
Well, I'm probably gonna have something.
Okay.
Did you check that? No.
Now I was trying to check this thing first. I don't know how to open it though.
I'll show you.
Yeah, it's been a while, bro.
No,
I appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming out, man.
Hey, man, no problem.
It's definitely
what we do.
You know, you kind of lose it if you don't use it.
Yeah. I got techniques that nobody uses. So
yeah. So I learn. You know, we all learn. It's a learning process.
I like these right here.
Okay.
It doesn't take much, even if whatever they smoke on.
Oh, really? So you just you dip it in that and then put it in there?
So I'm taking this. All right. She show up? Okay. I haven't yet. I'm actually helping out at another school right this second. Let me call you back as soon as I get done here. Okay. Yeah, I'll call you back. Thanks.
I like your kit, bro.
Heck yeah. Now, so we're gonna go with this is the marijuana. Here. It's like the old broken a little bit. That's funny, yeah, but you can already see that it's turning. Let's go with another one just because it looks like the swab did.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember which kid it was.
If not, I think that one straight ahead. Like you look directly ahead. Perfect. Smart.
Yeah.
That's the only way to get in, right? Or yeah, apparently the teacher's been acting a little erratic, and just like been off like this whole school year, and some teachers were concerned for her. So I guess today she was acting even more erratic, and we took her to go get like a drug test. She seems like she was going to the bathroom, but I guess she didn't have the opportunity to grab what she needed. And when I checked up top of the light, I found this here.
No. No, it's not gonna be that.
So my tobacco then?
Yeah, mine just reach back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's the least I'm not concerned about anyway, is this thing here. See, look like she was snorting it.
Yeah.
Because right here, she has it right here, all crushed up.
Okay. So let's do the same thing. Was in this baggie?
Yeah, the pill was.
What do they say they think it is?
They think that it's MDMA ecstasy.
They got an MDMA.
I gotta get a kit like that. This makes life so much easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just brought it in and.
It makes it, I'm saying, when you look into it all, you know? I called Adrian, I guess he was on the way to the garage. Have you ever came across a pill like that? A Chanel type brand?
No.
So you crack all three, correct?
Yeah.
What color is supposed to change?
So that's in the MDMA kit. So let me double check that because it's in Caroline. I guess you.
So we're gonna skip ahead because there's a lot of testing going on. And so we're gonna. So that's all the testing there is. We're gonna take a break, and when we return, the officers confront the teacher. Please stay with us. It's time to question the teacher. Now, if you've been watching this, you know they've been testing the kid for the type of drug that she was using. There was vape, there was tobacco in it, and there was marijuana. But there could be Somalian, according to what the test has shown. But the question remains: Does that contain the evidence that she was using illegal drugs? So let's take a look. This was from back in May of 2022. This was 3 years. So the audio was cut, and it should be back on.
Alright, so today is May the 11th. It is 9:20, and I'm here with Ms. Gaston and your first grade teacher, correct? Alright, awesome. The reason that I'm coming just to do a follow-up is just to, I didn't talk to you guys in detail on what occurred on the day that that you guys saw Miss Adams here in school. Just kind of want to go back about, do you remember anything that you observed personally?
That morning that I observed personally, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't see her.
Okay.
I saw her that morning, but she had come back to work, and I talked to her for a couple of minutes about what had happened while she wasn't at work. And then I feel like we talked to her when the kids were coming in. I had a parent-teacher conference,
Okay.
and then when the kids were coming in, we talked for a couple of minutes.
Okay. Did you observe like that day or throughout the weeks any erratic behaviors from her?
The week before that, she had left, and she had asked me to cover Caroline for her because she said she was falling asleep. She was just tired and she couldn't stay awake while she was working. She didn't really seem sleepy, but that's what she had told us, that she needed to go because she was having a hard time staying awake.
Gotcha. And that day that she was here in school, did you so you didn't see her that day?
That Tuesday
Yeah.
after that, I don't remember seeing her.
Okay. Do you remember her trying to go back to the classroom? Or?
The sub that was in the room, that's when we were letting kids in. It was Thursday morning when I'd seen her, when we were letting kids in, and I had talked to her because that's when she had said while she was falling asleep, and what she thought was the reason. That Tuesday, when we were letting kids in, it had to have been in the morning or right before switching for MTSS.
Right.
I don't remember which one, but the door was open because the teachers were there.
Mm-hmm.
The sub in the room said that she was knocking on the window to try and get back in.
You know who the sub was?
Bevers.
Bevers?
I think it was Bevers that day.
Okay.
Miss Bevers.
Miss Bevers.
So she had said that she was knocking on the window trying to get in.
Knocking on, you know what window?
It had been one of her big classroom windows.
Okay. Do you know if she let her back in?
She didn't. She had told us, and we said, because she had come back in Thursday when she had left.
Okay.
She had left to go home, falling asleep, and she had come back that day too.
So Thursday was the week prior?
Yes, the week prior. And then she hadn't been to work since then. She had already taken off. She was out, she left Thursday, and I think called off or took off Friday, I'm not sure which one. And then Monday she had already planned to be off.
Okay.
She went out of town that weekend. So on that Tuesday, when she came back, I'm not really sure what happened as to why she left.
Mm-hmm. So all you really remember from what I'm gathering is that the week prior that she was a little tired, she was telling you guys, and that she was kind of sleepy in the wheel, you said?
She said that she was falling asleep driving to school.
Driving to school. And then that Tuesday you saw her a little bit, you said?
I saw her a little bit in the morning.
Right, and then there was a substitute there, and I guess when they sent her somewhere that you know of?
She left, I'm not sure.
And then she was trying to get back in?
Mm-hmm.
So did you guys have any suspicions of why she was trying to get back in?
Well, the Thursday before when she was trying to get back in, we had spoken to her. She was helping us get stuff together, and she said she just had to grab stuff out of her room.
Okay.
She had said at one point I had remembered her saying something about getting something out of the bathroom. So.
Did she say what from the bathroom?
Mm-hmm. She just said, should I get
And that was on
stuff?
Thursday?
Yes, on Thursday.
But she came back to school on Tuesday, right?
On Tuesday.
Was she in her classroom on Tuesday?
That morning, whatever happened that morning was quick because I had a conference.
Okay.
And then when I came back, Bevers was there, and that's when she had said she was trying
So
to
maybe
get
I need to
in.
talk to Bevers because she was in that room.
Maybe, because that's where she had knocked to get in.
Okay.
And then that's when we had said we can't let her in because we didn't know what was going on. But the Thursday, when she had come back, we had mentioned that she was coming back in, and we were told do not let anybody in that door. Like just in general, don't let.
Okay.
Don't.
So this is when the substitute.
I already talked to Ms. Gaston. She kind of gave me information that she observed that day. I know you talked to administration of what you observed.
Right.
But I guess I just kind of need more information. Again, I'm gonna just recap it a little bit.
Okay.
From that Tuesday or whatever information that you might have. So you could. Ms. Adams. Obviously she's a co-worker of yours,
Right.
and I'm trying to figure out what did you observe.
Okay. I mean, just those 2 days.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean.
Or it could go.
I go to playground. We have the exact same schedule. A couple people, so I just noticed throughout the year, even from the beginning, she kind of struggled. But
When you say struggle, struggle how?
today's a work day. That first week back. Just.
Because nobody likes going back to work that week, so. Here's what we're doing here. So we're gonna skip to the end here because she's all like being truthful and honest.
I feel like.
I got you.
I mean, what everybody does in their personal lives is their personal lives. I really don't want to get involved because I feel like.
And then the audio gets cut, and then as soon as they. So all the audio gets cut until
The last time she was in reference to the case with Bevers.
So this is how this teacher right here.
Today's May 11th, 9:45. I'm here with Ms. Bevers. What do you do here at the school?
I'm the Title I instructional power professional.
All right, awesome. The reason I'm doing follow-ups in reference to the case with Ms. Adams, I talked to some first grade teachers and they had told me, I believe on Tuesday, the last time she was here, that you was like the substitute.
Yes.
Were you the sub as well on that Thursday?
No, I was not.
Do you know who that was?
No, I don't.
So, what do you recall anything from that Tuesday?
I do. I was actually doing my regular duties that day. I was called down by Miss Kashada that Miss Crawford requested me personally to go cover her class. I was brought down to her classroom. As I was being brought down to her classroom, I saw Miss Crawford and Miss Adams walking walking up the hallway, kind of like towards the exit. Miss Adams had her belongings. Again, I had no idea what was going on. Went to the classroom and just kind of took over. Got everything situated in there. The students were actually, they were at specials, I believe, at that time. And they were not specials. The kids were in the class. I was getting situated. I was looking through lesson plans that the teachers had left. As I was getting everything prepared, I heard a knock, and I thought it was at the door. And I looked at the door, and nobody was there. And I heard it louder, and it was somebody at the glass, the window. And I parted the blinds, and it was Miss Adams, and she was pointing for me to let her into the building. And I was kind of suspicious with everything, and I knew not to let her in, but I went out to go talk to the first grade teachers to let them know, and they said, no, don't. And I said, no, I wasn't going to, and they instructed me to call admin, which I was going to do anyway. Called admin, let them know what was going on, and then I just continued, business as usual, took them to specials. That's when I took them to specials, came back, and I was, again, just going through lesson plans. A couple of teachers had come in and out of the room just to check on me, see everything was situated. And then next thing I know, you were walking in with gloves, and I had no idea what was happening, and I left. And that was it.
So again, just to kind of recap from what I'm hearing is that they contact you to come to cover the class. You saw Crawford and Adams walking down the hall, obviously leaving the classroom.
Yes, leaving the classroom.
You go in because you're going to cover the classroom. Shortly after, while you're looking at lesson plans, you hear a knock.
Yes.
Was it like what kind of knock was it?
At first it was, like a regular knock. Like I said, I thought it was the classroom door.
Yeah.
I thought it was a student, and I looked and I didn't see anyone there. And then it got louder, like very loud. And again, I parted the blind.
How did she look when you opened that blind?
She was kind of just like frantically telling me to open the side door.
Okay.
And at first, I probably wouldn't have thought twice had I, but I knew something was happening, so I was like, no, I know not to.
Right.
But again, I wanted the other first grade teachers to know, because just in case they went to their classes as well.
Okay.
And then I called them.
And then you called admin and let them know. They said not to let her in.
They said, do not let her in.
Do you remember who you talked to when you called?
I don't remember.
Okay, that's fine. But you didn't open the door. You called admin. And that's it?
That was it.
Did you go into the restroom or anything like that?
I didn't see her because, like I said, when I was being called into
did you go to the restroom?
Did I go to the No, I did not go to the restroom.
You remember? Okay. And she doesn't have no powers in there, correct?
No, she does not have any powers in there.
Okay.
No.
And that bathroom that you're aware of, the kids use it?
They do use it, yes.
And do adults use it as well?
Adults would use it. I tend to use the adult restrooms here,
Right.
just because it's a little cleaner than the kids' restrooms.
Okay, awesome. Sounds good.
All
right, so basically, at this time, this concludes the follow-up, and I will turn off the camera.
There was probably not an arrest for the teacher, but this was a teacher that was probably arrested. We don't know whether or not she was charged, but if she was charged, she would have learned a lesson from all this: is not to bring drugs onto school property and not to provide anything, any illegal substance whatsoever. That's kind of stuff that can get you in a lot of trouble. That's the lesson we learned. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. I'm Jonathan Carmody. Stop bullying, speak up. Concentration, not strength. No jaywalking. Autism is not a disability, it's your superpower. And as always, take care of yourself and each other.